In this tutorial, we'll demonstrate how to deploy an application version using the calendar feature that is available in DeployHub. Let's take a look at the calendar and the features that are available. Click on the Data Center view along the top. Click on the Environments tab on the left. Click on the Day 1 domain, and click on the Day 1 ENV environment. Click on the Calendar tab on the right. Every environment has a calendar that can be used to schedule deployments into that particular environment. Notice today's date is shown below with each day of the week and hours for each day. Click and drag on a time that is earlier than the current time. Notice that nothing happens. Now click and drag on a time for today that is later than the current time. Notice that a light blue area is created. Right-click on the light blue area and select Create New Event. Leave the default selection of Reserved. Give it a name and select Application from the Deploy Type list. Select a Day 1 app from the application list and select Create Event. Notice the area on the calendar. This is a reserved event which only allows the deployment of the selected application into this environment during this time. Right-click on the area and select Delete this event. Click and drag on a time for today that is later than the current time. Right-click on the light blue area and select Create New Event. Now click on the Unavailable button. Put in an event name and description, then click Create Event. Notice the area is dark gray. This is an unavailable event, which doesn't allow anybody to deploy any application or release to the environment during this allotted time. This is typically used for maintenance or activities that are performed on an application outside of DeployHub, where the application has to be protected from interference from a deployment. Right-click on the area and select Delete this event. Click and drag on a time for today that is later than the current time. Right-click on the light blue area and select Create New Event. Then click on the Auto Deploy button. Enter an event name. Select Application from the Deploy Type and select Day 1 App 3. Then enter a description. Then click Create Event. Notice the area on the calendar is now gray. This is an auto deploy event which deploys the selected application into this environment during the designated time. Wait for the designated time to come around, then go back to the calendar. Let's go back after the deployment has taken place and look at the calendar. Notice the small light gray area on the calendar. This is where the deployment took place. Right-click on this area and select Show Deployment Log. Look at the Files, Log, and General tabs to make sure the deployment was successful. Click OK. This concludes the calendar tutorial.